Okay, so now we've talked about different graphs that you need to have memorized. So you should know that the absolute value function looks like a V. You should know that the cube root function looks like an S that's been turned on its side. You should know that a cubic function looks like an S and really tall. You should know that the quadratic function is U-shaped. You should know that a linear function looks like a line. And you see that all of these things start at the origin. Okay. I'm going to add in one more graph for you today, and that is this sine function. This sine function is a wavy function, and it starts at the origin and it goes up to 1 and down to -1. Okay, so that's a new shape for us to memorize. So that's stuff that we've learned how to do. This is on page 30, by the way. So if you want to look at what I'm doing, this is on page 30. Okay, all I'm doing is talking to you about those graphs right now, and I'm actually going back exactly to the pages we were on last week, and we're going to talk about some more things having to do with them. So I'm going to start all the way back on page 9. And on page 9, you've already making some notes, just like I have. And I had talked about how these graphs, there was one original parent graph, and then there was one graph that had been transformed. And today we're talking about those transformed graphs. So, number 1 moved left 2 and moved down 1, 2, 3, 4, and it got skinny. See how instead of going straight over to here, it's a little bit skinnier? On number 2, the blue one's my transformation. And to get from here to the blue one, we moved down 2. On number 3, the red one's my transformation. To get from the blue to the red, we move left and up, but we need to be more specific. We move left 1, 2, 3, 4, and up 2. Notice I'm always doing that left and right first. Number 4, we move from our original blue quadratic graph. It's a U shape, so it's quadratic. And we move left 2 and up 1. Number 5, we move from our original red cubic graph straight over to the right. And we move right 1, 2, 3 points. Then on number 6, our original is the blue. To get from the blue to the red, we need to move left and up. We move left 2 and up 2. So this is the first step to understanding transformations, is being able to see on a graph that we moved the graph over, or we moved the graph down, or that graph got skinnier, or the graph got fatter. Okay, so that's what we're moving into talking about. Last week we worked on, hey, let's make sure we know what these functions are called. This week we're going to work on transformation and transformation rules. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to stop this video here. I'm going to talk about some things with you in class, and then I'm going to have you watch another video.